So, Rum Tum Tugger. I know your wig, I think, is really orange. I'm not too sure. I didn't spend a lot of time with your wigs. So you may need to adjust the colors for what I'm about to do. I know Zach's filling in and he's like, I have no idea what to do for makeup. But luckily this picture doesn't look that bad either, but I think you're like really orangey red. But, I'm just going to go ahead, and this cat kind of has a few tigery stripes, but I'm going to go ahead and let's see how light this orange is, because I haven't really tampered too much with it. This is pretty light. Okay, well, not too bad. So, oopsie. It's a lot of orange. I'm just going to give him a good layer of orange. Just make it kind of match your wig as best as possible. It's a very light orange. You're probably the only one who I'm not going to abide by the putting white around your eyes rule. So most sky cats can probably ignore what I'm about to do right now. I'm just going to literally make you an Oompa Loompa for a second. But this isn't really showing up very well, so I think I'm going to mix the two a little bit. Literally just going to, because you are so very orange. This orange is not wanting to be orange. Not very bright, so I'm going to try to a little brown in it. There we go. I have no idea what it is. I put a little bit of, I'm going to blend it in a little more, but I'm mixing the orange and the brown. I'm probably going to put a little more orange on it. This orange is not very orange. Hard to see. You may be able to get away with 2 layers of the orange. It's very light orange, so. Alright. Now, what we want to do is add the white. I know I said white always first, but just silly. I forgot to put the white on. So, here we go, white. And you, since you're a boy, you can do more of your nose. God, I actually think I have a little too much. You really want to keep this. I said to do more, but I'm taking back what I said for this particular character. Keep it to the bottom of his nose. To the very bottom of his nose. You're going to follow your lip all the way to the end. And then go out. And then fill the top of your lip in. Now it looks silly because all we have is a nose. Don't forget your spots. And you don't really want this bottom lip covered in black. I just did that because mine was bothering me. You want that to be, I'm gonna say, take some brown very lightly and kind of do it. Shade some of your features. Okay, so now that we have that, we're gonna go back in and do some eyebrows. It's kind of tigery, so his eyes. This is a little difficult, so I'm going to actually add some white for some highlight because we have to arch your eyes. And he does have some white, and he is more of a tigery stripe anyway. So, we'll have this go like that. Rum Tum Tugger is a little different. His eyebrows are kind of angry and arched, which I keep, it'll make him look like more of a badass. There we go. Then, I know, I have really dark eyebrows, so it's a little awkward. But make these a little bigger, so it's not as big of a jump. Fade them down. If you have trouble in a darker eyebrows like me, fade them down a little. And now he kind of has a furrowed brow. If you want to connect a little bit. Make sure though that it's even. You don't have to arch your eyebrows all the way like I did. You can make them a little bit lower. Next he has a little bit of white under his eyes. So I'm going to do that before I do anything else to my eyes. You can come down and make some stripes with that. And this will create your tiger because you're already orange, lest we forget. But this furrow brow thing going on is going to be really important in making you look a little more like the head honcho cat. And just like all the other things, if you kind of shade it out from the line, it will give it more depth. Keep that harsh line. I'm gonna erase it a little because mine got a little fuzzy. Can't see what's going on with this. And this goes for all guys. You could kind of have fun with your eyebrows. It's bothering me because I can't fix it, customer. There we go. There we go. The orange back on my face. This eyebrow does not want to cooperate with me. You kind of find the line of this by... I always had the worst time with this because my forehead doesn't wrinkle that much. But if you go and you furrow your brow, you should be able to find the lines with which to accurately place those. It was better the first time, but what can you do? So now I'm going to add some tiger stripies right in here. have some coming in from up here. Yours actually really isn't that bad to do. Find your cheekbones. Take the dark brown. Create that line on the side of your face. It doesn't have to be that thick. And if you find you made a chunky mistake, you just go back over it with the brown. And he really has a little bit of shading under his lips. To make them stand out. Also has some white highlights in here. Just gonna add of the black. You can make these longer if you want. My brush is leaking and it's driving me nuts. I do not have time for this. There we go. And see what we did with the white over there? It's kind of like a highlight on it already. But if you want to go back in and add some bolder white, so it all stands out more, like over here. Cheekbone brown. That is cool. I'm really trying to make you look super masculine, so any stripes will not hurt. I'm just getting a little. Once again, you can highlight with the white. Right down there. I'm getting a little lazy. And you will look awesome. Don't do what I did to the neck and put all those stripes together. That's silly. If you're gonna do it, separate them with orange. You can even have them just come down into a goatee. Kind of like that. To be more manly about it. And then just do the rest of your neck in orange. Or even brown. Brown. it covers your neck. And then last step is to powder. And you have this. Ooh, no, you don't have this because I forgot to tell you how to do eyes. Silly. All right. So we're gonna go with the same kind of concept, except I'm gonna go a little easier on you with these eyes because you are supposed to be very masculine. So, start in the corner. You're gonna go up, but you're not gonna go up that much. I think you may have done too much on this side. Go out, but only a little because you don't want to look too feminine. You can have a little bit of a cat's eye in here, but we want to keep it really small because you don't want to lose your sense of masculinity. And you don't even have to go all the way on your eye. Just get the corner and then kind of go up. And you can fade out about halfway. There you go. And I would use a brown, not a black, but a brown for the crease in your eye right here. I'm going to use black because that's what I have, but you'd be better off using a brown. So yeah, what's going to make you look super manly is going to be a little different. It's going to be this going on right here with the eyebrows. And it's going to be not going too far with that. Give yourself a little bit on each side to keep that manliness. And keep the stripes coming in. The tiger stripes are going to make you look more masculine as well. You can even come down farther with them. I didn't go too far with them because the eyebrow is there, but you can make one as it's coming in. You want to do like a that might be too much. I don't like that. As you see, kind of flying out of the seat of my pants. And I'll just make that into a stripe. Make this into a stripe. This curve's a little funny, so I'm going to fix it. And you always want to make sure you have like a little bit of white with that black, because that's what's going to be creating your tigerish look, because your whole face is orange. I just did a little much. But if it gets too white like that, fade it out a little bit. And your crazy hair, your eyebrows will be very masculine. And boys, I don't think you should look as angry as Rum Tum Tugger, but you want to keep the thick eyebrow premise. So see how I have some stripes coming downward. Look over the line of my face. You don't want to have them go, your stripes going in all different directions. You want them to go the same way. So follow the line of your cheek. Start there. And once you have those set, you can go back in and do your stripes up there and do your... I did this as a goatee kind of a thing because I thought it was very masculine to have something like that, turn your stripes into a goatee. And, but yeah, so keep the line going. Oops, that's not brown, but that was brown. It should be going that way. And everything should be going with it. So, your first step is to put the orange on your face. Probably you're going to need 2 coats. Second step, do your nose. The bottom of, not white, oopsie doodle. The very bottom of your nose, black. Follow that line down, make your face. Of course, I forgot to tell you too, once you have the orange on your face, put the white over it. Then do the nose, and then, so it's orange, white around the nose, and then start your black. And then go in with your eyebrows, and you're going to put some white all across your eyebrows, and going backwards so that, you know, your hair from your eyebrows kind of disappears a little bit. Do the same thing both sides, and go back in with the black, and then start your arched, angry eyebrow. Arched, kind of angry looking, manly or masculine eyebrow. And then what you want to do is squinch your face like this, and you probably will see it a lot better than I can because my face isn't squinched that way. But once you furrow your brow, you should be able to get those lines right up there. That'll make it a bit more masculine. Go back in and fill in the thickness down. You don't have to do it as thick as me, but the thicker you do it, the manlier you're going to look and the more it's going to show up from off stage. Also, so then you want to, what did I do? Oh yeah, so you already did this orange to your eyes. The white you're going to add over it, and you're going to kind of highlight your cheekbone, starting from your eye, like that. And then you go fish face, and also put some dark brown right in there, and shadow it down. Basic same concepts. So then you want to go back in, and you're going to take some of that white, and you're going to highlight this a little bit, and start with your whites, and then add the blacks, little stripes over it. You just want to make sure that there's a little bit of white over, like on top of that black stripe that you make, because that's really going to make it pop out and be a little more tiger-like. Also, I added the points on the chin, starting with the middle one, and then having these go upward so that they look like a goatee. Your neck, you're going to want to leave this as like a goatee, and then do the rest of your neck orange, probably. I'm trying to think. And then powder it. Oh, eyes. Like I said, you don't want to do way swoopy, beautiful eyes, because you want to keep yourself a little bit more masculine. So you want to go in here and just start at this little tip, and then go and do a little wing, but not too much. Go back that way, and then take a brown eyeshadow and go. This isn't very pretty because what I was doing, I don't have a real mirror. If I did this in a real mirror, it would be a lot prettier. But you want to go in the crease of your eye, and that's where you're going to want to put your brown shadow so your eye stands out. Then, after all this is done, you can finally powder yourself and pop on your wig.